Merry Christmas, this is day 25, the day Advent has been patiently moving towards. Not a celebration of a date, but the declaration of a reality. Our God has come near. Not symbolically, not temporarily, and not at a distance. God has entered his creation, and we recognize that today. We're going back to John, who does not begin with a manger, and how he begins with eternity. In the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Before angels sang, before shepherds heard, before stars moved, there was the Word. Not a sound, not a concept, but a person. The eternal Son of God. The same Word who spoke light into existence is now the one that we are about to see step into reality. We don't marvel at how staggering it is when John says the Word became flesh. Not appeared as flesh, not pretended to be human, not temporarily wore humanity, but he became flesh. The Creator entered creation. The infinite accepted limitation. The holy stepped into the dust. This is not God visiting humanity. This is God uniting himself to humanity forever. John uses a word that is loaded with meaning. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. The word dwelt carries an idea of tabernacling. God pitched his tent among his people. This reaches all the way back to Exodus, when God filled the tabernacle with his glory. But now, something has changed. God does not dwell in a structure. He dwells in a person. Jesus is the true dwelling place. John continues, and now we have seen his glory. Not the glory of thunder, not the glory of domination, but the glory of presence. Glory here is not volume, it is weight, the visible manifestation of God's nearness. The shepherds saw it in the fields. Mary carried it in her womb. The Magi bowed down before it in a house. Glory did not shout, it stayed. John describes that glory like this, full of grace and truth. Not grace without truth, not truth without grace. Grace that forgives, truth that restores. In Jesus, God does not lower his standards to love us. He fulfills his standards to save us. Throughout this Advent series, we have watched a pattern. God breathes life into the dust. God speaks into fields. God places himself in a manger. God moves into a house. God reveals himself to shepherds, scholars, mothers, and nations. And now, John is clearly showing us why. God did not come merely to visit humanity. He came to make humanity his dwelling place. The incarnation begins the transformation of dust into his temples. Advent does not end with a baby. It moves towards a promise. Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. Revelations 21. The God who came near will never move far again. Christmas is not nostalgia. It is assurance. God has come. God is with us. God will remain. So today, we do not simply celebrate that Jesus was born. We proclaim what his birth means. The Word has become flesh. God has made his home among us sinners, and nothing will ever be the same. This is the glory that Christmas reveals. Don't stop praising, don't stop praying, don't stop rejoicing. We'll see you in the next one.